Hello everyone, I am Cherry. In the relationship between men and women, men are always rational and cunning. Even if they choose an extramarital lover, they will try their best to achieve good quality and low price and rarely fall in love. Especially these kinds of third parties, men are most likely to be obsessed and basically unable to resist. 1. Divorced women who are greedy for immediate happiness. When discussing extramarital lovers, women always subconsciously think that men love 18-year-old girls the most. In fact, men's real thoughts are not like this. In the words of a psychological counselor, mature and smart men must like mature women, not girls. For example, a male reader who has been wandering in the love field for many years frankly admitted that he had four extramarital lovers before and after, and each lover was a divorced woman. The earliest one was 10 years older than him. When the female friends around him learned about it, they were all shocked and felt it was incredible, because with his comprehensive conditions, he could find a younger girl, and in fact, there were indeed many young women who took the initiative to pounce on him. But the reason given by this male reader was so perfectly convincing. For ordinary men, 18-year-old girls are beautiful but expensive and troublesome. With little life experience and poor empathy, everything has to be cultivated from scratch, and it is easy to have greater greed. If they spend a long time together and do not handle it well, it is easy to have the bad result of wet hands on dry flour. But divorced single women are different. First of all, they are mature and have had life experience, which makes them well aware of men's psychology. They can not only empathize with many of men's distress and provide men with enough emotional value, but also know how to cater to their preferences and use the right attitude and method to ease men's hearts and relieve men's pressure. The most important thing is that this type of woman has experienced the beating of the previous marriage and has no expectations for marriage. They often only want to pursue the happiness of the moment and don't care about the long-term future. Therefore, angle relationship, they don't make trouble, and they won't seek to be in a higher position, which will make men feel comfortable and safe. For a man who wants both, what kind of woman is more attractive than this kind of sensible, comfortable, and safe woman? 2. Love-deficient women who are obsessed with love. Any relationship between men and women is for profit, and women who act as extramarital lovers are either for money, fame, profit, or among these needs. The one with the lowest cost and the easiest to satisfy for married men is love. Anyway, love is something illusory, just a feeling. As long as you put a little thought into it, it is a matter of hand. Being with a third party who is looking for love, men do not need to pay too much money cost, just a little emotional value. They can get a perfect extramarital lover, and they may even get financial satisfaction from this lover. Why not Zhang Dan? A 36-year-old middle-aged woman was laughed at by her husband's third party. That woman not only did not need Zhang Dan's husband to spend money, but even took the initiative to subsidize Zhang Dan's husband. When the two were together, the woman would also take care of all the expenses. Zhang Dan said that even the cost of renting a room was oft unpaid by the woman. In fact, the woman's job is average and her financial conditions are average, but she is willing to spend money on the man. And she also believes that she is not a gold digger. It is easy for the man to misunderstand her as greedy for money, which will damage her self-esteem. What does the woman want? Love. This woman grew up in an environment where her father did not love her and her mother did not love her. She has never been loved by her parents. After getting married, she did not get too much attention and emotional satisfaction from her straight husband. Therefore, she has a strong sense of unworth and is in a terrible obsession with love. When Zhang Dan's husband showed her a little care and love, the woman fell in love without thinking. Extramarital affairs are a magnifying glass of the dark side of human nature. Behind all the illusory and exaggerated love, there is selfishness and greed, and each takes what he needs. The occurrence of a man's extramarital affair is just that he wants, he can, and he does it. That's all. It doesn't matter whether it is good or bad to have a wife. Only by thinking about this clearly can you truly demystify marriage and truly realize what you should care about most in this current marriage. Follow human nature and you will become brave and free.